Welcome! Come along with me as I turn this broken coffee table I found on the side of the road into a bench or a dining room table. For the bench, I'm just going to use the 4 corner pieces. So I need to remove the braces and I'll put them aside for another project. After separating all the corner pieces, I went back with my Dremel with the little sander on it and sanded down where the cross pieces had been attached. The wood was really dirty, so I went ahead and cleaned it real well with some oven cleaner. Just sprayed it on, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then washed it off. After it was completely dry, I lightly sanded. And then that part was ready to paint. But first, I have to make the base of the bench. I cut a board just a little bit wider than the leg. This would help me to be able to attach the legs to the base. I'm only using 3 legs for the bench. It has been said in design that odd numbers are more appealing to the eye. Plus, my bench was really not long enough for the 4 supports. Standard bench height is anywhere between 18 and 22 inches tall. The legs that I'm using are 16 inches in length. So after I build the base, I'm going to add a little foot on each corner and in the middle. I'm going to use a 2x2 and cut it at a 45-degree angle. This will add stability to the base as well as give me a little bit of extra height that I need. I have everything cut out. Now it's time to put the base together. I just use screws to attach the block of wood to the larger portion of the coffee table legs. In order to hold my supports in place on the base, I just went ahead and took my nail gun and put a couple of finishing nails in around my supports. Later I'll turn it over and screw them in. Now I'm going to place another 1x6 over the top of the legs to add support, and it's also going to give me something to attach the top of my bench. The top of the bench is going to be fabric and of course wider than 6 inches. I repeated the process as I did with the bottom portion. I nailed it in place with finishing nails at first, and then I went back and screwed it in for extra support. After caulking and adding a little wood filler, it was time to paint. I just used a flat black paint. It took about 4 coats to cover well. For the seat, I covered a piece of wood that I bought from Lowe's. I didn't have to cut it or anything. It came in a 6-foot length, but I covered it with polyfoam and batting. After measuring and cutting everything to size, it was time to staple the fabric to the board. I just used a regular staple gun. I started stapling the fabric from the middle, working to the corners. When I got to the corners, I wrapped it like a present. I don't do upholstery. I'm not a professional as that field, so I'm sure there was an easier way to do it. And after I got it all stapled together, I had to take it apart, take one of the layers of foam off, and then get some help stretching it tight so that there wouldn't be any creases or wrinkles in my fabric. But all in all, I got it put together and I'm happy with the result. Now it is the time to attach the seat to the top of the bench. I just turned it upside down and screwed through the existing board into my seat, making sure that the screws were long enough to hold but short enough that it would not go through both pieces of wood. Thanks for watching. And I hope this video has inspired you to do a DIY furniture makeover of your own.